You guys, it's April. It's April and it's getting warmer and greener and just everything is starting to blossom. It's so depressing, isn't it? Just kidding. Oh my God. Anyway, there's been a lot of shedding and a lot of what feels like spurts of growth, right? Right? So I've been reading differently this month. Unlike the beginning of this year, instead of pulling out the cards, with the intention behind pulling the card, this time I'm just sitting, channeling what I focus on, what like that. I don't even know how to explain it, what I'm focusing on, but it's like a mixture. It's like, it's something that all of us are connected to. It's not just me, but yeah, and it's truth, it's balance, it's healing, and with truth comes contrast. So, don't think I'm pointing my fingers at you when I say some of this stuff. I mean, I might point my finger at you, but it comes with love. It's tough love. I'm your mirror. You are mine. Like, I'm not here to judge you. Whatever is coming through with the cards and what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling is for you and I. Anyway, just take what resonates and let go what doesn't, okay? Gracias. Also, take notes, drink water, get comfy. And let's get started. My hair, I don't have anything in it. Don't judge me. Also, there is a timestamp in the description. So next time you watch this, next time you are on that pessimist side of the scale and you just kind of need a reminder. I've been told that, coming back and rewatching this throughout the month, you can hear it with, a fresh pair of ears because we're always changing and ever evolving. You know what I meant. Okay, let's get started. Virgo, I had one of you message me or comment on one of my other videos asking when I'm going to post for you guys. And I'm here. I said this week, I'm really trying to be there for you guys. I love doing these. I do. I just have to get over that huge hill of self-sabotage. I'm still working on it. Yeah. Anyway, Virgo, it's April. Oh, trying not to slouch. New habits, Trying to gain new healthy habits. Let's stop slouching. I'm sorry. I'm being a little too much. I should tone it down a bit. Virgo, let's get started. Oh, right on time. We got the 10 of cups. We got the 10 of cups. And I'm sensing, at least up until now, up until you're watching this video, okay, April has been pretty challenging, I'd say, and it's not just you, okay? It's not just you. It's been challenging and we're not having a good time. We're not. We're trying to because, there's rainbows and butterflies in life. How can you not have a good time knowing that there's rainbows and butterflies? When I mean rainbows and butterflies, I mean the good stuff. We know how to be grateful. We know what to be grateful for, but how come that's not enough? How come we feel depressed? And I'm telling you, it's a collective thing. But how are you going to handle it? How are you going to handle it? We're talking about a lot of emotions here. We're talking about what you love, what you call home, what you call your safe spot, right? Your feeling of content, just being super in tune with the good, because look, it's everywhere, right? But it's not just everywhere with where we see it, but where we feel it, how we feel it. It's been a little challenging for sure. Whoa, this one flew out. And because it's been a little challenging, some of you guys, because it's been challenging for all those reasons I just said, you guys are using it as an excuse to be like, I am no longer going to put in the effort. But fuck it. And then there are some of you that are like, no, I'm still gonna get shit done, but don't talk to me. No judgment. No judgment at all. It's hard. It is very hard, especially when we have so many things to do. We have a lot of responsibilities, you know. But we know this, Virgo. We know the law of attraction. We know that whatever we put out, we get back in. Whatever we're thinking is how we're really exposing ourselves, you know, with how we're thinking and feeling. Let's get another card. You're learning. Like, you should be. And I'm proud of you. Because I want to say we're learning like everyone learns, but some of us can get stuck, right? Some of us that are stubborn, we can get stuck because we think we need to have that thing. We need to be with that thing or that person or that place to feel like home. But then again, it's like we still feel empty. And then because we still feel empty, it's like, how come I'm just like not having a good time? And then we have one of those moments where it's like, wait, life is pretty good. And I know this feeling, and I just have to remind myself because this feeling is within me. I just need to learn how to reach for it. And the more I reach for it, the more stable it becomes, and the more stable I become with the way I give and the way I love and the way I create and the way I show my faith and my gratitude in it all. Ooh, love it. Virgo. April's been apparently challenging for this very reason. To really remind yourself every time it's challenging and you handle it in a way that's not necessarily super ideal, you know, and it's because we can get super judgmental perhaps of others, and then therefore they tell you their 2 cents, or perhaps from yourself. We are, at the end of the day, our own worst enemies. And it's okay. We're learning that is not as powerful as when you remind yourself with that very power of thinking, right? Because when we say we're our own worst enemies, that's because we are thinking the worst of ourselves. So when we use that very tool and use it for the good, like, you know what? And then you list the affirmations that feel good to you, Virgo, the ones that make you feel like this, stable, with purpose, with gratitude, and strong faith, unshakable faith. Intimidating faith. Oh my goodness. Intimidating because it's so pure, it's so dedicated, it's so warm, inspiring. Let's get another card. But it's like the moment we channel that, we become very, very, very on the spotlight, and we're like, I don't know how I feel about this. Enjoy it, Virgo. Enjoy it, please. please, and it'd be nice for us to hear you enjoying being put on the spotlight. And when I say enjoying, I just don't mean like not giving a damn. I mean learning from being so bare, so seen, from other star beings like you, and perhaps from other nouns that are simply there for you to reflect on. And Virgo, it's this right here, this blockage with not being able to accept being seen and learning from it. What might people say, blah, 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 blah. I can go down that road, right? I totally feel this, by the way. Like, trust me, I can relate to this more than you even know, even can imagine. Okay? Let's get a card to clarify the star. What's spotlight, and or why is it hard? I want to say this one is it the Chariot? Justice. Perhaps you're dealing with the Libra. And this Libra is like really putting you on the spotlight. Remember to just reach out to that feeling that we mentioned earlier, the one that's strong with faith, the one that's grateful, the one that knows that there are people who are different but that are on the same journey, on a different chapter, on a different page, and being okay with that, knowing that you are okay with that, knowing that if anything you grow with that, and just having faith with it all, not being so quick to judging yourself, because when you're learning to be very grateful, and when you start seeing everything in a new way, because you're just feeling differently, you're deciding to feel differently, because you're putting your focus on something else. That is there is a Libra here that is, I'd say, pretty. And if it's not a Libra for any of you guys, this can just be something that comes in and seems unfair because they're putting you on the spotlight. And because they're putting you on the spotlight, it feels a little unfair for some reason, is what I'm getting. Just know that that's a test. It's a test to see where your mind really is going to reach. Is it going to reach to being defensive with your energy, Virgo, not just your actions, your energy. This is within. Because like I said, there's a lot of emotion that you're carrying here, and some people can read that. Not everyone, but like I tell people, the ones that matter, they can read that. And how are you going to react to this, what seems like abuse of power, perhaps for some of you, from a Libra or I don't know, something, a noun, and then for some of you, this can be feeling like you are putting yourself in the spotlight continuously in a way that puts you down. And next time you are doing that, or next time you act upon that, or next time you catch yourself doing any of those things, what are you going to do? Are you going to give another reason and why you should continue being like that? Or are you going to reach for that Four of Wands energy, where it's your safe spot? There's family there, there's joy there, there's reason to celebrate always there, and it's stable. And not everyone's going to celebrate like you, but they are going to celebrate with you in their own way, and that makes you feel safe and stable. And when I say celebrate, I mean just be in your ultimate like purpose, like belief in yourself that this is who you are, this is how you love, this is how you have a good time, this is who you are, this is how you have joy in a life that you know has your back, you know, like true joy, true trust in allowing yourself to have joy. And that's the test, that's the answer to the test. You have to reach to that. And that's very difficult, right? When we feel like we're put on the spot. We don't want to be put on the spot, but we are. And what are we going to do? Let's get one more card here to summarize this all. We got the Chariot. Didn't I say that earlier? It's like I saw it. You've been through a lot, and you are allowed to take advantage of the spotlight as a teaching moment. And not just teaching, because we are constantly learning, remember, but take it as a teaching moment, or take it as a soaking in moment where you don't even have to do anything. You just have to show how, or you don't have to show, like, you just have to be who you are. Like, continue to be who you are. Like, if anything, have fun, learn to relax. Life is and can be unfair, but it doesn't mean we should let it cripple us. And learning to accept that and relish in that. It's okay, because you've been through a lot, Virgo. And whoever is there who wants to be a part of you learning to relax, you learning to love yourself and teach and perhaps boast. You know, it's healthy to boast, especially after you put in so much work, after some you know, very tough battles. It's okay. You're on the spotlight, but remember, try not to say too much. It's better just to and then I get nothing, like literally blank, and then it takes me back. It's better to just, and then it gets blank again. I'm like, oh, it's better to just say nothing, think nothing. You don't have to think of anything. Even if you distract yourself, think of anything else to get you to that frequency of, like, there's a bigger picture here than being put on the spot. There's a bigger picture of having uncontrollable things happen. You know, they're uncontrollable, but there's a bigger picture here, and being unshaken from that, you know. I hope this helped, Virgo. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.